What problems do Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg have with each other? We will be telling you all about it in today's video. Two of the biggest tech billionaires have been feuding with each other for years now, but this news still has not been unveiled to the world fully until now. So how did the problem start? Did they ever try resolving it? And where do they stand on each other's creations today? Stay tuned to find out all about it. Mark Zuckerberg thought Elon Musk, a fellow Silicon Valley billionaire, was acting like an alarmist with regards to his companies. Musk, the tycoon behind SpaceX and Tesla, had gone on television and social media to warn the public that artificial intelligence was potentially more dangerous than nukes. So on November 2014, Mark Zuckerberg invited Elon Musk to dinner at his Palo Alto, California home. They were accompanied by two top researchers from Facebook's new artificial intelligence lab, as well as two other Facebook executives. While they ate, the Facebook team sought to convince Mr. Musk that he was mistaken, but he refused to budge. According to one of the dinner guests, Yann LeCun, the researcher who oversaw Facebook's AI unit, Mr. Musk told the table, "I honestly believe this is dangerous." Musk's AI anxieties were simple. If we make robots that are smarter than humans, they may turn against us, similar to what was shown in films. He was urging the IT sector, let's think about the unexpected consequences of what we're making before we release it on the world. Musk and Zuckerberg refused to discuss the dinner in detail or their AI discussion, which had previously been unreported. The creation of superintelligence, which is the name for the super smart technological breakthrough that takes artificial intelligence to the next level and creates machines that can not only perform complex tasks that usually require human intelligence like self-driving cars, but also outthink humans, still feels like science fiction. However, the debate about AI's future has expanded throughout the IT industry. Over 4,000 Google employees reportedly signed a petition opposing a $9 million artificial intelligence contract the business had signed with the Pentagon, a transaction worth chicken feed to the internet titan, but extremely disturbing to many of the company's artificial intelligence specialists. Google officials said last week that the contract would not be renewed when it expires next year to avoid a labor revolt. But we're distracting ourselves by getting into the future problems that AI could be the root cause for. Let us get back to the feud that these two titans have been having with each other, and let us specifically get into the timeline of it. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg have been at war with each other for almost 4 years, arguing about everything from artificial intelligence to rockets. The two billionaires have a long history of feuding. In 2016, when a SpaceX rocket explosion destroyed a Facebook satellite, Zuckerberg released a fiery speech expressing he was deeply disappointed with the company's failure. Musk openly erased his firm's Facebook pages after Facebook was involved in the Cambridge Analytica controversy, slating that the company gave him the willies. The two billionaires are among the world's richest individuals, putting them in an elite group even by Silicon Valley standards. Despite the fact that they both engage in AI and their companies have collaborated in the past, Musk and Zuckerberg seem to have lost their relations somewhere in this process. Here's how their feud started and what happened since then. Facebook and SpaceX collaborated just before the feud started. Zuckerberg had aimed for a satellite to get launched into space with a SpaceX rocket. SpaceX was launching its Falcon 9 rocket at a launch facility in Cape Canaveral, Florida in September 2016. The rocket crashed just after 9 a.m., destroying Facebook's Amos 6 satellite, which was meant to fly into space on the rocket. The satellite would have been Facebook's first satellite in orbit, and it was part of Facebook's Internet.org mission to bring internet access to the developing world. On Facebook, Zuckerberg expressed his disappointment with the launch failure, saying that he was deeply disappointed to hear that SpaceX's launch failure destroyed our satellite that would have provided connectivity to so many entrepreneurs and everyone else across the continent. 2 years later, when talking about it in an interview, Musk addressed the issue and said, "Yeah, my fault for being an idiot." He further commented, "We did give them a free launch to make up for it, and I think they had some insurance." Following that event, Zuckerberg revisited their discussions in 2014, but this time made his comments public. He openly criticized Musk's views and concerns on AI being a danger and a threat. During a live session on Facebook, a viewer commented asking Zuckerberg about his views on Musk's anxiety related to AI. "I have pretty strong opinions on this," said Zuckerberg, "with AI especially. I'm really optimistic, and I think people who are naysayers and try to drum up these doomsday scenarios, I don't understand it. It's really negative, and in some ways, I actually think it's pretty irresponsible." Musk, who, as we all know, has never been shy of voicing his opinions, no matter how controversial they may be, once again did not refrain from doing so and immediately fired back on Twitter. He said, "I have talked to Mark about this. His understanding of this subject is limited." Then came the time when Facebook went through the Cambridge Analytica scandal. For those who don't remember the scandal, let us fill you in. In the 2010s, Cambridge Analytica, a British consulting firm, gathered personal data from millions of Facebook users without their consent, mostly for the purpose of political advertising. The information was gathered in 2013 using an app called This Is Your Digital Life, which was created by data scientist Alexander Kogan and his firm Global Science Research. The app consisted of a series of questions that were used to create psychological profiles on users, and it used Facebook's Open Graph network to acquire personal data from the users' Facebook friends. The program stole up to 87 million Facebook profiles data. Cambridge Analytica used the data to provide analytical support to Ted Cruz and Donald Trump's presidential campaigns in 2016. In talks with The Guardian and New York Times in 2018, Christopher Wiley, a former Cambridge Analytica employee, revealed information regarding the data misuse. In response, Facebook issued an apology for its role in the data collection, and CEO Mark Zuckerberg went before Congress to confess his actions. To this, Elon made a public show of him deleting SpaceX's and Tesla's Facebook accounts. When WhatsApp co-founder Brian Acton retweeted, "It is time, #delete Facebook," Musk responded by saying, "What is Facebook?" taking a dig at Zuckerberg once again. Musk reacted to a tweet from a fan who asked whether he would delete the SpaceX Facebook page, saying, "I had no idea there was one. That'll do." Musk replied that it looks lame anyway, after another fan pointed out that Tesla has a Facebook profile as well. Both the SpaceX and Tesla profiles vanished from Facebook shortly after, although Musk explained that it wasn't a political statement and that he simply finds Facebook unsettling. Musk further continued his rally in 2020 as well. In response to a tweet from comedian Sacha Baron Cohen calling for tougher Facebook regulation, Musk urged people to delete the app once more. And finally, after a series of shots from Musk and Zuckerberg, Musk was the last one to take a shot, for now. Musk shared memes comparing the riots to Facebook during the US Capitol riots. Musk retweeted, "This is called the domino effect," with an illustration of dominoes. But the first one marked a website to rate women on campus, a reference to Facebook's founding at Harvard University on the evening of the Washington rampage. The rioters were the last domino to fall. Musk recently criticized Facebook's data sharing tactics, tweeting another joke about the firm spying on customers in response to Facebook-owned WhatsApp's announcement that it would begin forcing users to share their private information with the social media giant. So, as you can see, it is quite obvious that the two business tycoons are not really fond of each other and have not refrained from letting each other know that. Which CEO do you support in this battle? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.